News is a consumer product like orange juice. You make money in the news business by providing a product that meets people's needs, and telling the truth is incidental to making money in news or in succeeding in a bureaucracy. Right, bureaucratic procedures are no more likely to arrive at the truth than individual insights, but they will get more play in the news because you're less likely to get sued if you reference bureaucratic procedures and paperwork. So when a bureaucracy declares something, news merchants aren't going to get sued for reporting it straight. On the other hand, they might get sued if they rely upon the insight of individuals. So the insights of Steve Saylor on all sorts of issues are far more realistic than those of our dominant news media. So the news tends to be dominated by official sources. Reality is frequently unofficial, but it is always more true than the pronouncements of bureaucrats. So every individual, every institution, every piece of writing, and every bit of news needs to be understood in its context. Right? Who wrote this? Who delivered this? For whom was it written? What's the ideology of the writer? What's his agenda? What are the incentives he faces? What are his life experiences? How does he make a living? What's his social circle? From whom does he most want respect? From whom does he most want love? Right? And pretty much every profession primarily wants respect and love from members of their own profession.
News in a more conservative approach.
How did you do it? I mean, tell me what the formula is. Whatever the
This is a conversation with Roger Ailes.
Right. Has led Fox News Channel to be considered.
And pretty much every profession primarily wants respect and love from members of their own profession.
News in a more conservative approach.
How did you do it? I mean, tell me what the formula is. Whatever the
This is a conversation with Roger Ailes.
Right. Has led Fox News Channel to be considered here to stay.
I think it all comes down to people and a vision. And
so what's the vision?
Roger Ailes is a man with a very strongly held set of views about how he wants the world to work, okay? And what he did was he took all of his brainpower and energy and Rupert Murdoch's
Right. Everybody has a very strong opinion about how the world works.
money to establish a system, an information processing system that delivers to an audience Roger Ailes' worldview.
The culture of cable news partisanship is not limited to Fox.
On the New Yorker.
I think that it's a pitfall on both sides of the aisle. But Fox has been uniquely significant in pioneering a model that entwines showmanship and partisan rancor.
But the philosophy is that in prime time you have to create personalities. Is that the idea?
yeah, you have to create ratings. I mean, in the end, it's about ratings.
Roger Ailes really was a canny and talented inventor of that model, certainly a popularizer of it.
Not only do today's liberals, many of them, hate our American traditions,